Product functions. The major functions provided in the ALD system include antenna remote electrical tilt, remote azimuth steering adjustment, the AISG TMA adjustment. It also includes device calibration and device configuration. Using the ALDC system software. Device scan. The scan function will interrogate the AISG bus and display all AISG devices found. RET device types will display on the RET panel. TMA devices will display on the TMA panel. Initiating the scan function. To initiate the scan function, either click on the scan device icon in the toolbar or select Scan Device from the main menu. The screen displays a verification window. Click OK to begin the scanning process. During the scanning process, the transmit and receive LEDs should flash on and off to indicate data transmission in both directions. Scan results. The ALDC device status window displays all found RET devices. RET devices are automatically sorted by sector ID. After a scan, the main screen will show a number of attributes: the device name, sector ID, bearing, which is the antenna bearing in the range from 0 to 359 degrees, the frequency band, the vendor name, the antenna model, the antenna serial number, the RET serial number, the electrical tilt value, any mechanical tilt value, the total tilt, which is the sum of the mechanical tilt and the electrical tilt, and the device status. The device status will show an OK or a device alarm message if there is a problem. Additional information about the serial number. According to the AISG standard, each device must be assigned a unique identification number or a unique ID number. It's defined as the vendor code followed by a device serial number. Amphenol Antenna Solutions displays one of two unique IDs on each RET or TMA product shipped. This code can be either JB for J-Beam Wireless or AI for Amphenol Antenna Solutions. Toolbar commands. Commonly used commands for each device type are displayed at the top of each panel. Click on a line to select a device. The line will change to a highlighted color. Click on a command button. It can be either set tilt, clear alarm, self-test, or reset. The clear alarm, self-test, and reset functions are rarely used. For more information on these, please consult the ALDC manual found on Amphenol's website. Set tilt. Click the Set Tilt button on the toolbar. The screen displays the Set Tilt dialog box. Change the current tilt value and then click the Set Tilt button to initiate the process. The Set Tilt status window displays that the new electrical tilt value has been applied successfully. Click the OK button to close the message window. RET detail settings. You can edit device information using the ALDC software. To display the detailed data for the selected device, click the Edit button on the toolbar menu or double-click on the highlighted row for the device. The screen displays the RET detail setting. There are 6 specific user-defined settings that may be used by the operator: the sector ID, the site ID, the installer ID, the installation date, the bearing, and any mechanical down tilt a particular antenna may have. Changing the installation information. Type the new data in the appropriate field. Check the box beside the field that you would like to update. Note: only the field with a check in the checkbox will be uploaded to the RET. This is intended to prevent accidental changes. Click the Save Selected button to upload the revised information to the RET. Antenna model data. There are 5 attributes that conform to the specific antenna being controlled. The antenna model. The antenna model has been set by Amphenol at the factory. This field would rarely need to be touched by the operator. Frequency band. This is the frequency band or bands used by the antenna. The beam width. The beam width for each band in frequency order. Antenna gain. This is the gain for each band in frequency order. Changing the antenna model. It's only appropriate to upload a new antenna model to the RET device in the following circumstances. When transferring a RET unit from one antenna model to a different antenna model, and when upgrading the configuration file in the RET to a new release. Note, it is rare that a new configuration file is required for an Amphenol RET device. Only upload a new configuration file when instructed to do so by technical support. Please consult the ALDC manual located on Amphenol's website for more information. RET model data. There are a number of attributes that conform to the specific RET being controlled. These include the status, the vendor, either Amphenol or J-Beam Wireless, the RET model name, the RET serial number or unique ID, the RET hardware version, the RET software version, the minimum and maximum tilt. This is the allowed electrical tilt range of the selected antenna, and current tilt. Tilt settings should be in the range of the min and the max tilt. This data is part of the RET's personality and cannot be changed by the operator. Get tilt. This function interrogates the RET and then returns the current electrical tilt setting of an antenna. Using the get tilt function, click the Get Tilt button on the toolbar. The screen displays a message when the software settings have been reset. Click the OK button to close the message window. Set tilt. This function provides a second location within the software to change the electrical tilt of an antenna. Select the Set Tilt button on the RET Details Setting toolbar. This will initiate the process. The screen displays a Set Tilt software progress window. The screen displays a message when the Set Tilt setting has been reset. Click the OK button to close the message window. Calibration. The Calibrate function initiates a calibration command to the selected device. The calibration command is required by some manufacturers to automatically calibrate the RET actuator to the antenna. For all Amphenol Antenna Solutions devices, electronic calibration is not required. When a calibrate command is sent to the RET, the device will change the tilt to maximum tilt, then to minimum tilt, and then return to the current tilt setting. Using the calibration function. Click the Calibrate button on the RET Details Setting toolbar. This will initiate the process. The screen displays a warning about site coverage that will change during calibration. Click the OK button to proceed. The screen displays a Calibrate Progress window. The screen displays a message when the calibration is complete. Click the OK button to close the message window. Site Report. The Site Report provides the ability to save a record of all device information at a site into a CSV format file. The default file name is report.csv. This file is a comma-delimited ASCII file that can be imported into Excel to allow easy sorting and formatting of the recorded site information. Using the Site Report. Select File, Export Site Report from the main menu. The screen displays a Save As dialog box. Create a folder for saving site logs. Adopt a log naming convention to identify the site name and the date when the log was created. Important. The CSV format log file can easily be imported into Microsoft Excel or into Microsoft Word tables. All data fields associated with each device type are deposited into the log file. This file creates a record of the site configuration at the time the log file was created. Download software for RET and TMA. This function provides the ability to upload new firmware to selected AISG devices. This feature can also be used to upload a small hex file to selected Amphenol RET devices to change the operating mode from AISG 1.1 to AISG 2.0 and vice versa. Downloading software. Click the Download Software button on the RET Detail Setting toolbar. The screen displays a window where you can select the file to upload to the device. Note, the software program provided by the device vendor must have either a .bin or a .hex extension. Select the software file and then click the Open button. The screen displays a confirmation window. Click the OK button. The system downloads the software file. Note, the software download might take up to 20 minutes depending on the file size. The screen displays a message when the software download is finished. Click the OK button to close the message window. Note, when switching the AISG operating mode of an Amphenol RET, it may be necessary to rescan the bus in order for the software to establish proper communication with the device and to display the updated AISG version.